Yo, the chef is here. Peace, King.
Hey, what up, my brother?
What's going on, family? How are you?
I'm maintaining, man, maintaining.
Absolutely.
Uh,
You looking like a fly exoticness right now. What's up? We got the good bucket on low.
rocking the Golden Fisherman right now. That's all.
Yo, first and foremost, man, thank you so much for rocking with us today, Chef. You know, we got a whole lot of shit to talk about and get to, but
Right.
before we do any of that, I want to give you your flowers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you mean so much to the culture. You mean so much to hip hop. We want to let you know we love you, and especially in these crazy
Thank
ass times. You know what I'm saying?
you.
Like, we
Yeah,
definitely just
thank
want to salute all our heroes. Like, you know what I mean? The fabric of so
you.
many of
Salute,
our lives and just the culture and shit. So we definitely wanted
salute.
to do that. How you
Thank you.
maintaining in this time with all this madness happening?
Just trying to, just trying to absorb it in and ask myself why and questions and just, I leave it in the law's hands though. That's
Absolutely,
all we could
absolutely.
do. That's all we
For
could do
sure, for
though.
sure. That's all we can do is, you know what I'm saying, is do the work, but also, you know what I'm saying, make sure we stay in our faith and whatever you believe. But definitely gotta do the work, man. As we see in all of these cases and craziness with the officers and just like this continued fight for equality, give me your thoughts on it all. You know, this is not something that's new to the clan. Y'all been talking about so much real shit for so long, you know what I'm saying, how the devils is on us and how we got to make sure that we stay sharp and stay, you know, just mentally ready, physically ready, and all of that, man. So how you feeling about what's happening in these times with the officers and shit?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's a lot. This been going on for 400 years, number one. You know what I mean? 401 years or whatever the case may be. I think it's important that we all realize that, you know, we talked about this many years ago. We talked about the secret society, Illuminati's, all these different kind of things that's going on in the world. And I think right now, I think they pressed the button.
Mm.
It's on.
It's on.
It's on. So I think the most important thing right now for us to do is to be close to our family, protect our family, support each other. It comes a time where, any kind of animosities amongst each other, we got to let go of that. We got to let
Got that.
go of that. We got to get wiser and smarter and look at what's in front of us because, a lot of us got kids, and they got to grow up in this time. So it's so important that we get in their ear and we kind of school them and let them know to stay strong and, prepare themselves. That's why we need more educated kids out there to really focus and know that what's going on right now. This is the revolution. We living in it now. Now it ain't like you heard about it, yo. Now this is what it is. Far as what happened to our brothers and sisters the last couple of months, it definitely just been having me thinking. And of course, I'm angry. I'm upset. I want justice most importantly, and I see that it's happening. And I just want us to all just wake up, be woke.
For sure, for
It's a
sure.
lot of us that's woke, and it's a lot of us that still need to be woke. So it's just all about just tuning in and supporting our brothers and sisters that's really, for us.
For sure, for sure.
Of course, it's still you got a lot of Uncle Toms out there fronting.
Right.
A lot of herbs out there, herbettes or whatever you want to call them. But for the most part, it's gonna take brothers like us to really, be those messengers and all that and spread the word.
Absolutely. I think so much of the word has been diluted because, you know, if you go back in time, you go back in history, one of the ways that we was always able to communicate with each other out after the hieroglyphics was through the music, right?
Right.
And then the industry, you know, like when brothers like yourself came out, you know, y'all was still giving us jewels, y'all was still giving us lessons, even though you was giving it to us in a street way, so it's easily digestible, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then the industry shifted again and they tried to start to silence MCs like yourself, or at least on the mainstream, you know what I'm saying? And not just you, but just anybody that was talking real, anybody that was putting that medicine
Facts.
in there, anybody that was giving us jewels, man. But
Super facts. Super
now
facts.
that
Yeah.
we got the internet, you know, you can be independent in so many different ways to kind of throw your darts and get the knowledge out there to the
Right.
people, man.
Right.
What are
Right.
you looking at as far as music wise and just things that's happening in the culture for anybody that's doing any upliftment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you've aligned yourself with a few artists, and we definitely going to get into the life and celebrate the life of King Khali. But musically, you know, as far as artists and shit, what can I do? You know, what should we be doing at a time like this?
I think the main thing is just it's all about just, you know, keeping that third eye open and allowing yourself to know that you're going to attract what you pull. You know, if you still talking this way and that way, you know, it's entertainment, but of course you want to put the jewels in there and try to spread it as much. But I would just tell brothers to just be great at what they feel they're great at.
Word.
You know, just be great at it.
That's real.
Be great at it. You know, I tell artists all the time, you know, it's one thing to be a great freestyler, but then it's another thing to make a song and drop a message every now and then. Like I always told people, you know, I might have been one of those dudes that influenced you to pick up a gun. You know, now I want to tell you to pick up a book, read a book, read a book or something, and, you know, do something more productive with yourself. Go see your family, spend more time with them. You know, hug your kids, call your grands up.
Yeah, call your grand, right? Exactly. I'm gonna call my grandmother right after this. Matter of fact,
yeah, do more positive. You know, because a lot of us don't have that. So the ones that do have that, I think that it's important that you focus on your blessings, and that's how you get blessings.
That's
so, you know, whatever you're doing, you know, if you're an athlete and you believe in yourself, you go for it. Don't let nobody stop you. Surround yourself with the right energy, because everything is energy.
For sure.
You know, if you're around the wrong energy, and it's going to be all over your face. You're going to feel it. Absolutely. You're going to see it. So, you know, all I can say is, yo, just be a product of that, and you're going to be all right.
That's real, Chef. You know, one thing that's so amazing about you, right? Like, you've always been an incredible MC and influencer, right? Before the term influencer, like your style, like we was running out rocking Snow Beach, you know what I'm saying? Like we was wearing our shit, we was rolling up our pants, even the way your bucket is sitting right now, you know? And throughout the years, though, you've been able to transcend the times and stay relevant musically, but also you like this anomaly in the game, you know what I'm saying? Like the young cats still look to you, you know what I'm saying? Like a movement like Griselda that's happening right now, that's flourishing right now, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You they big homie, you know what I'm saying? You share love with them, right? But also just coming from the era that you came from, like you've seen this shit change so much. How have you been able to stay relevant through it all? Because a lot of people that drop, you know, when 36 Chambers drop, ain't still here. And I don't mean in the physical, I just mean nobody can. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Nah, you know, for me, it's just all about acceptance. You know, you have to, the only way that you can keep yourself relevant is to be out there and see what's going on. You know, I always been a dude that still have interest, and I love what I do. I do it not only just because it feeds me, but I do it because I love it too. So I keep myself in the loop of that, you know, and then just meeting a lot of the fans and people that really respect me, that's like a battery for me. That keeps me motivated. Like, wow, you still checking for a kid, you know, 50 years old today, you know?
Word. Today is your born day?
Nah.
Okay, but you just saying today though. That's amazing. First, you look great. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Clearly, you drinking your water. You know what I mean? Getting your sunlight and shit. Shifting gears a little bit, man. You know, 2020 has been a fucking hell of a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, it came in like the bat out of hell. I lost a lot of people across the world. People lost people, whether due to the normal shit, due to the COVID shit. It's just so much going on. Now we in the middle of this whole like fight for equality and revolution. And in that time, I shout out to my sister Takita, that's family for life. She put me on to King Khali. You know what I'm saying? Like she put me on his music. As soon as I heard the music, I was like, nah, this is what's up. This needs to be talked about. And, you know, unfortunately, he's not here with us no more, man. Just talk about y'all bond. And, you know, I want to get to this because we got the GoFundMe. We want to make sure that we get the bread up and all of that so the family can do what they need to do. But also, man, just talk to me about how y'all linked up and y'all bond and why you embrace the God.
Well, you know, first and foremost, I definitely want to send my condolences, my deepest condolences to King Khali's family. You know, I know it's a tough time for them right now, and they staying strong. You know, I've been talking. You know, I've been talking to family members and people that I know that really love him the way I love him. You know, his kids. He has a beautiful family. Shout out to his baby. Shout out to his old earth. You know, I knew King Khali for almost 25 years.
Wow.
You know, I consider him my brother. I consider him somebody that gave me all kind of insight, all kind of knowledge. You know, because he's one of those type of brothers. He's very intellectual, very smart, very intelligent, an athlete, a lyricist, a great dad. You know, he was a Muslim brother. He just always had great energy. Always had great energy. And one thing about me, it's like I pick up on that.
Right.
And we always had great conversations. You know, we had the opportunity to take him with us out on the road on tour. He killed it. He did what he had to do, which I knew that he was going to do it anyway. But I met him a long time ago, and through some good brothers that I know that used to be in SAC, you know, and they still in SAC to this day. You know, it's a lot of brothers out there that been saluting them, and when I had the opportunity to meet him, I'm like, yo, this is a cool ass brother right here, you know.
Right.
And his flow, he had a dynamic flow, like he had a flow like he was from up top, like
Right.
New York. You know, the first thing I said was like, yo, this is the Sacktown Hova right here. You know, he was rhyming like that back then. So for me, I always kept him on my radar, and then we got real close. We lived in the same house when I was living in California. You know, I was living in the Valley. You know, he always was there with us, and the brother just was on the map to me in a great way, and he always represented where he was from. You know, which was Sacramento. You know, Sacramento is a live town.
Oh, now for sure. If you don't know,
A lot of history.
Confused.
A lot of history, a lot of stand-ups out there, you know what I mean? And also I want to give a shout out to all the OGs that, you know, that supported my brother out there and still supporting him in everything, and that means a lot. You know, especially the brother Gatlin. You know, I know they had a lot going on, you know, and I love those brothers for that, because that was important to me and important to the family to know that it's like that out there for them, you know. But Doe is international, you know. Doe had a lot of fans in Europe, all over the world. And I think right now he was just about to really take it to the next level.
Right, catching that
You could tell,
right there, like,
you know, because I've been watching him, you know what I mean? I've been watching him, and, you know, we'll get on the phone sometime and rap, and he'd be like, yo, you know I'm out here doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm like, you know I'm watching. I'm seeing everything. And, you know, for this tragedy to happen, it hurt me. You know what I mean? Like, I cried. You know, I ain't ashamed to say I cried. You know what I mean? I cried a couple of times. It's just moments. You know what I mean? Moments just hit me because, like you said, we've been losing brothers and sisters, you know, for the last couple of years.
Right.
You know, and I just know right now, Allah got him in his hands right now, and we're going to celebrate him every day. Sure. You know, that's what it's about. It's about people knowing that, you know, we got to look at that as a celebration. He just elevated to the next planet, you know, and he's sitting good. Trust me.
Right.
Trust me. He's sitting good, you know.
Right. And I'm going to do my part. You know, we're going to make sure the music play, and we're going to make sure, as much as the voice of the platform that I have and the people that rock with me, we're going to make sure we get that. We're going to make sure we get that word out there. There's a GoFundMe for everybody watching. Oh, for sure. There's a GoFundMe right there tagged at the bottom for everybody that's watching. So what the family is looking to do is, because it was so unexpected, right? The family is looking to raise money to get this autopsy done and expedited so they can get some answers. You know, you never really get the closure, but at least you can kind of get some answers as to what was going on, and you know, just kind of get that part. Just get that part of you put the pieces broken, try to get that part, you know, kind of healed up. So anybody that feels it in their heart and their spirit to support it, it's right there. I'm gonna make sure I post it everywhere so you can hit that link and all of that, man. Chef, what's going on with you music-wise, King?
Oh, you know me with the music thing. You know, I'm still writing and doing what I do. I got some things lined up right
Okay.
now. You know, I've been focused on this documentary that I've been working on for a long time. It's a documentary about the purple tape. You know, this year coming up. You know, well, August is the 25th year
Crazy.
officially
Crazy.
of Only Built for Cuban Links, though. So I've been working on a documentary. It's going to be sizzling. It took a lot of time and effort and finance, and I just wanted to be right because I know what people felt about that album and how it inspired other
It changed.
artists to do
Oh,
what they
we're losing your audio, King. Hold on.
do. All right.
Oh yeah, there we go.
You hear me?
It changed. Yeah, I hear you now. It changed a lot of things. It changed the way people went about making albums. It changed the sound. It changed the slang. You know, just like it was culture shifting. It was culture
Yeah,
shifting, and that's
yeah.
why it's one of those albums that's so highly regarded that the people love. Even like, I mean, of course, we know it's Cuban Links, right? But it's the purple tape. You know what I'm
The
saying? Just like
purple. Y'all
even the
called
way
it
it's
that.
classified is
Y'all named it the purple tape. So definitely. So like I said, you know, look forward to seeing a documentary, you know, about that. Definitely. I got another album that I'm working on. It's gonna be sizzling.
of course. We know that part.
Another heater. You know, of course, you know, and I also been sitting down working on a book though, writing a book. You know, kind of autobiography
Like
about myself.
autobiography.
Yeah, you know,
Fire.
with me along with the family, the clan. You know, I think this is something that I think people love to enjoy as well. So, got a colorful situation lined up for this year to come for sure.
That's amazing. Well, listen, we looking forward to all of that. The music, of course, the documentary about the purple tape, because you know, now in the age of so much transparency, it's like we can see every time an artist is in the studio, every time they behind the scenes
Yeah,
on the video shoot, we see so much, but it's the era that we didn't get a chance to kind of peek into that still intrigues us. We still curious as to how them songs came about. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly, exactly.
a story came out recently about when Dirty was doing the record with Mariah and just how crazy those sessions was, and just like as a fan and as participants in the culture, we love to hear that shit. So we can't wait to see that. We're gonna support you on that hard
Nah,
body.
definitely, man, definitely. But the most important thing right now is definitely y'all, like you said earlier. You know, we here for our brother King Khali. That's the main thing right now. You know, it ain't about me. It's about him and his family and his livelihood. You know,
Absolutely.
so I want everybody that's out there, you know, definitely supporting the greatest way. And we gonna pay homage to our brother. Shout
Absolutely.
out to those G's out there that's really holding it down for us. And Sack, y'all know what it is. Sack, I see what y'all doing. That mural out there was amazing.
Mm,
That mural was just, it was beautiful. So everybody out there in Sacktown, I love y'all. I see y'all soon, and support my brother's family and keep that mural shiny, man. And we're gonna represent our brother. Long live the king for real.
that's
King
real. Ray,
Kyle.
thank you so much, family. Be safe out there.
Torae, salute. Keep
Come on,
doing what you
King.
do, brother. Keep doing what you do.
All
You
day.
know?
All
All
day,
right, King.
chef.
All right.
No doubt. You stay
Salute.
safe out
Love.
there. Love. Ladies
Love.
and gentlemen, Shalal Raekwon, you already know the type of time we on here. Live at 5. We had the illest conversations. Bigger than any of this though, real talk, man, just get familiar with King Khali, get familiar with the music, get familiar with what he stood for. I'm gonna have his son on as well, so he can talk to more of the legacy and what the family is looking to do.
Yo, peace, peace, peace.
1 2 1 2. What's up, King? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Word.
Crazy. You know, I know this is a wild time for you, man. First and foremost, I just want to send some love and some positive energy your way to family. Send my
Greatly
condolences, of
appreciate it.
course. You know
Greatly
what I mean?
appreciate it.
Nah, for sure, for sure. And fucking Father's Day weekend is here too, right? So I just know the magnitude of it all, man. My heart definitely
Yeah.
goes out to you and the
My
family.
pop's birthday's in a couple weeks as well.
Yeah, it's
July 9th.
the crazy shit is like time passes and I won't say it gets easier, but time passes, and at least it helps it along, you know. But you always just gonna have those moments. But introduce yourself to the world, man. We're gonna talk about your dad. Introduce yourself to the world as well.
I'm King Khali's son. I go by X16. Those close to me, you know, they call me X. I was X to him. Yeah.
So we shout out to Keith again, who really connected the dots for me. We've been playing your dad's music, you know, for the last week and since I got up on it and all that. And of course, we wanted to talk to Chef to just bring some more light to the whole situation. So for everybody who's unfamiliar, can you just explain what happened and what your life has been like for the last few weeks?
Well, I mean, it's really only coming up on a week, but it's been crazy. Since a youngin', my pops prepared me to have to step up if need be. Always take care of my sisters, my moms. So it's been crazy, but I ain't had no choice but to step up and keep everything afloat, keep everything above water. You know what I'm saying? So as it's been crazy, I know he's right now guiding me in the right direction, pointing me in the right direction, keeping my head straight, keeping my mind clear. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm going to have my time eventually to mourn, but right now it's just about stepping up and keeping not only his legacy and the music alive, but, you know, making sure my sisters are straight as far as what goals they had, you know, living life the right way. I mean, he had a 7-year-old daughter. So, you know, she's strong.
No doubt.
She's super strong. She handling it like a queen for real. But yeah, just even that, getting all the music out. It's so much music that ain't even been accessed. I mean, straight work.
That's a part, you know, that's a part of it as you go through the music and you hear the stuff that he was working on. You know, I wanted to definitely delve into that. So there will be more music. There's more catalog that we haven't gotten that's coming.
Yeah, definitely. The fans might want to stay tuned over the next couple of days.
Okay.
I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure my email is shot to you exponentially. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so we can get that. Yeah. So we can get that. So we can get that moving on this side.
When my pops came out of retirement, because he took time off. This is how he was. He took time off at the peak of when he was, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing, and took years off to come be a father.
To be with the family, right.
You know what I'm saying? When he came out, this is one of the first pieces. This is the album cover right here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bammer, Sacramento. But animals lead us. Animals lead us. Everything had meaning. Everything had meaning. And we're gonna definitely try and continue that.
Fire. How you know, and as much as you want to talk about, as little as you want to talk about,
yeah.
Where were you? How did you find out? Like, just what was that process like? You know, how did it go down?
So I was actually at my girl's crib. It was late. My mom's called me, told me what was up. Obviously, I was here in 2 minutes. But basically, like I said, he was a workaholic. He still had the 9 to 5. So while taking care of the music, he was still working. And I'm not even only working, building shit in the backyard, front yards, making sure the house is straight. But with that being said, he was up getting ready for work. And the job started calling because he didn't make it in.
Right.
So my mom's woke up to that, found him, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? She called me. I got over here. Luckily, my sisters hadn't really woken up yet. We woke my sisters up, let them know, you know,
Yeah,
know how that go.
Damn, that shit is so crazy.
Yeah.
That shit is so crazy, bro. And I just checked the GoFundMe. The numbers are getting close to, you know, the goal that you guys set.
Right.
And I want to encourage everybody that's watching this live, and even if you're not watching it on live, as I put it out, I want to encourage everybody to support it, but just let them know what the support is actually going towards and what the family is doing.
Man, first and foremost, funeral expenses and autopsy stuff like that. So because again, we don't, with COVID going on, we ain't got no answers on what happened, on what was the cause or anything. And they talking about, excuse me, 4 to 6 months.
Yeah.
So we trying to get answers as far as that. We looking into a private autopsy to see how fast that goes, and then any of the rest proceeds that are left over from services and funerals, that's going directly to my sister Nova's college fund, trust fund, or whatever, as far as she wants to do with her life. And we obviously gonna guide her, but she, that's going to her.
Yeah.
So anything that's donated, we greatly appreciate it. Like I've been saying, I don't care if it's a half a penny. We understand the time, so if anybody's giving anything, that's nothing but love from us, especially with the times and COVID going on. The economy ain't so great.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's people losing their jobs. So, we look at that as straight love and support.
It's never a good time to lose a loved one, but
Right.
in these times it's even more difficult.
Yeah.
But the love is there. You seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Like the outpour of love from the community, people that's contributing, people that's just spreading the word, spreading the music. You know what I'm saying? Have you been in touch with the people that was distributing his music so that you guys can work out his finances and all that?
We get in to a certain extent. I got people helping me on that end, but yeah, we definitely gonna get tapped in with everybody that had music, footage of anything, and we're gonna be pushing it out. So yeah,
absolutely, man. I know he had just dropped a joint too that I was loving. I just saw the vid and all of that, man. Just
Black Gold. He was supposed to drop that actually last Sunday. He just got an urge. Where it was like, yeah, you know what? I'm putting it out right now.
Sometimes not sometimes. If you listen closely, the Most High talk to you all the time.
All the time.
All the time. X, my brother, listen, whatever I could do, I'm gonna make sure I tap in with you so you got my information. Whatever I could do on my side, I'm always a hit away, bro. Hit me.
Appreciate it.
Continue to support your pops and the legacy of the family, and of course, just the integrity of the music. Again, man, my heart goes out to you and your mom, your sisters, and all of that. Rest in peace, King Khali. Shout out to that whole sack. We're gonna play some more music. Like I said, man, whatever you need, hit me. I'm here. All right.
Appreciate it. Love.
Be safe.
All right, one.
No doubt.